To get good at something, it takes time. To then develop a style on top of that takes even longer. I've been making videos for over 6 years now, and it wasn't until recently that I felt like I had developed my own style. Now, I'm not talking about how I dress. I'm more so talking about something original to me, something that people would recognize and say, that's how Colt does it. But let me take you back to the beginning of this because it wasn't always so clear to me. March 28th, 2016 was when I posted my first ever YouTube video to this channel, and it was for my sophomore year's Spanish project. We were tasked with teaching the class how to make this Spanish recipe while only speaking in Espanol. I shouldn't do that. The food sucked, and so did the video itself. My second attempt at a video was a little bit better, but ultimately a miss. Third video, Fat L. Fat L? And I don't even want to talk about the fourth one, but you see my point here. Whenever you embark on a new journey, you're most likely not going to be great at first. But you must be lost before you're found, and I want to share some ways that have helped me find my style throughout the years and hopefully point you in the right direction. Yo, you're blocking the shot. So this is my thinking cap. Bear with me, but my skull actually absorbs into the top of this, and then my brain has more room to come up with the creative ideas. But in order to stand out among the crowd, I find that you have to put in a little bit extra work to come up with innovative ideas. I like to just think a lot, and whatever ideas come to me, I write them down, whether that be jotting them on my phone, recording a voice memo, or physically on a sticky note, just so I get the idea out of my head, because I find that I have this little window of opportunity before I just completely forget it. And even if they're quote unquote bad ideas, just be open-minded, because you never know how one thing can lead to another and ultimately create something that's uniquely different. Kind of like pineapple pizza. It sounds like a bad idea, but it's actually pretty good.
What's this thing?
It's my thinking cap. What do you think?
Ooh, what's it for?
So I come up with my ideas. Go easy, go easy.
That's a stupid idea. Colt! Colt, I'm sorry! Colt, no! Come back!
Excuse me. For the longest time, I didn't know what to talk about on my YouTube channel. Fun fact, I actually didn't think I was gonna go to college because I just knew I would make it on YouTube. But by the time I graduated, I had a total of, drumroll please, 210 subscribers. I was just a kid that needed to live a little and experience life to have stories to tell. But that voice inside me that told me I'd make it big on YouTube, it was right. It was just a little ahead of its time. I encourage you to get lost and take risks. Just be curious, because you never know where inspiration is hiding. For example, I love going down rabbit holes. Figuratively speaking, of course, but my sleep schedule is an actual joke, but it's those 3 a.m. nights where my mind is the most curious, and I end up finding and coming up with ideas that I otherwise wouldn't have if I was sleeping or something, I don't know. Another point I wanted to make is who and what you look up to plays a big role in developing your style. Consuming media opens your eyes to new ideas that you otherwise wouldn't have known. Take the greatest cinematic masterpiece of our generation, the Lego Ninjago movie. I assume that all of you have seen it since it's such a great movie, but if you haven't, the main character Lloyd can't throw properly because his dad never taught him how to. Similar to life, you only know what you know. All of your life experiences up until this point has taught you what you know, but there's always new experiences to learn from if you put yourself in the right position to experience those things. I like to watch movies or videos of people that I look up to kind of take inspiration from them and open my mind to new ideas. I cannot see anything. The spotlight is so bright. So one thing that always stirs some controversy is the topic of gear. Now, I strive for you to start small because buying gear can get expensive really quickly, but I find that with the right gear, it also enables you to be more creative. Previously, in my Chasing My Dreams video, I actually got inspired by another video called How to Steal Like an Artist by Harold Bajorquez. He had a bike POV shot that was just it blew my mind. I've never seen it before. After a bunch of experimentation, I ended up buying this friction arm setup. With all this new gear, I got the shots that I wanted, but they still weren't perfect. Having the right gear for the job not only makes your life easier, but it allows you to focus on more important things, like chasing your creativity. For example, take the Insta360 Go 3, which this entire bike montage has been shot on, and they're also the sponsor of today's video, so respect. I have a city bike in my apartment. I will return it later. This thing is tiny, coming in at only 35 grams, which makes it the lightest action camera on the market, and I just wish I had this thing sooner. Now, the way I got my bike shop before was I had this 9-solution super clamp paired with this Manfrotto 244 mini friction arm, and then I just like slapped the ball head on this. It was a little pain to set up, trying to clamp it onto this basket, and even when I really tightened it down, there was still a bunch of vibrations that came through to the camera. With the Insta360 Go 3, it comes with this quick release ball head that also has some sticky stuff on the bottom of it, so for installation, you just stick it on the basket like this, and with the magnets on the bottom, I just pop it on there, find my angle, and that's it. That's literally the setup. So simple. And then to monitor myself, actually has a flip out screen, and now you can view yourself while you're vlogging and making sure that your shot composition is good. I also wanted to get a POV shot of me riding my bike from my perspective, so Kirwan has this POV helmet rig that I borrowed during that video, and it works great, but the thing is like 10 pounds, and it feels like you're peeling your ears off every single time you put it on. Now, the worst part of this is that you're literally like cross-eyed when trying to mount a camera because the screen is so close to your face, and now when you finally mount the camera, you can't even see anything because the camera is mounted straight in front of your face. This is Insta360's solution to that. So it's a plastic magnetic mount that you can mount to any one of your hats. This one's by Gox Art, shout out to him. And basically it's an articulating holder for the Insta360 Go 3. Boom, snaps into place, click record. And now we got POVs for days. Now, I have no idea what I'm filming right now. Boom, comes with a wireless monitor. So wherever I put the camera, I can see the framing of it. And this is actually the coolest feature ever. I've never seen this been done before.
Yo! What is that?
It's a city bike.
Why do we have?
Come on, it's cool. It's for a video.
For outside, baby.
Come on, it's pretty cool, no?
It's really fun.
So if you're interested in checking out the Go 3, Insta360 is actually doing a Black Friday sale right now. So check out the link in my description to get one for yourself. I really didn't feel like I found my style until about 6 months ago when I posted my Chasing My Dreams for a Year video. It was the first time that I let you into my world, Colt's world, and kind of just let my imagination run free. There's a part in that video where Oscar the Grouch pops up, and honestly, there's literally no point to have him in there, but I guess that's exactly the point. It's your world, and you establish the rules for it. Right?
Right.
It's kind of cliche advice, but you're the only one that sees the world like you do, so search from within and show people the world from your own unique perspective that is original to... That's right. You. Oh. I'm a firm believer in you become more of what you do. Say I like to run a lot. That makes me a runner. Or like shooting hoops. I'm a basketball player. Or even posting videos online. You're a YouTuber. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of gradual steps that inch you closer and closer to becoming who you want to be. I've posted videos for the past 6 years just to end up on the other side of the screen. And although it took a while, each upload got me closer and closer to becoming the person that I wanted to be. I still suck at basketball though. Oh, I made that though. I'll leave you with this. Don't forget to experience life because you end up finding things that you weren't looking for in the first place. Just keep on shooting because if you don't quit, you might make it. But if you quit, you definitely won't. Seth Rogen said that. What a guy. Alright. Run along now and good luck, young Padawan. Yoda, you got anything for us?
Live life you must. Take the path less traveled, and find your voice you will. May the Force be with you.
My dog, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. I just want to say thanks again for watching, and thank you to Insta360 for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out the link in my description and check out the Insta360 Go 3, and they just made a black one, which is super cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're on your way to finding your voice, and yeah, if you're in the mood to watch another one, I'm gonna go now, but check out this video. It's pretty cool.